Welcome to Liberty Nation TV. I'm your host, Scott Cosenza, and joining me today is Liberty Nation's managing editor, Mark Angelides. Mark, welcome.
Hi, Scott. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. Well, you have decided to spend your time examining the goings-on in the Wilmington White House, as it were, and Joe Biden's activities in the coronavirus campaign, I guess. He's not able to go and touch people like he so often likes to do in a normal campaign season.
This can only help him.
So with everything up in the air with the primaries and getting a nominee together, what is Joe Biden doing right now?
Okay, at the moment, Joe Biden's trying to create a presence. Now, this would normally be done through whistle-stop tours, flying in him and his campaign team to as many places as possible during a day, setting up diner meets, setting up town halls, setting up rallies, this kind of stuff. But at the moment, of course, with the COVID lockdown, he's reduced to trying to become an internet presence. Now, this can be an incredibly effective platform. I mean, we've seen Ted Cruz recently go to the #1 in the Apple iTunes podcasting charts with his recent podcast. We've seen conservative news sites online, on YouTube, places like this. They're just taking off at the moment. But Joe Biden, sadly, doesn't have either the personality that's suited to these kind of quick sound bites, or the people who are advising him really don't want him to win.
Well, responsiveness to quick sound bites without making a joke about his cognitive function is not a powerful quiver in the former vice president's arsenal, it seems to me. All right, well, aside from exposing himself as incapable, how is this helping the Trump campaign?
Well, and here's the thing that's really had me glued to the computer for the last few days. The Trump campaign, famous for making some rather quite artistic work to put out across media, whether that's videos, pictures, things like this. They've actually just decided to broadcast Joe Biden. This is their new campaign strategy. So all of these press meetings that Biden's having from his basement, all of these podcasts he's putting out, literally all the Trump campaign are now doing is they're just taking segments of it. They're not editing it because they will get in trouble for that. They're not cutting it. They're not doctoring it as they've been accused of doing before. They're just playing Joe Biden being Joe Biden. And this is the new Trump campaign. It's quite effective, I've got to say, when you see these little excerpts again and again and again of Joe Biden just losing his place, making no sense whatsoever. He really is his own worst enemy.
The legacy media has seemed to made a full-time job of not addressing Joe Biden's seeming important cognitive function lapses in the campaign experiences that we see them with. Thank you so much for joining us, Mark. For Liberty Nation TV, this is Scott Cosenza. Bye-bye.